Hello, everyone. Welcome to glorious Brazil.
Drivers, to your cars.
The only things that exist here are Carnival and the Amazon, I guess. At least according to every you know American TV movie. Anyways, we are in Rio de Janeiro. We're in a bit of a suburb called Jacarepaguá for the Claro Brazil 300 from the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway down here in Rio. I'm joined by Brennan Wilmington, owner of Hudson Motorsports, although not really, just, in lore. But, this is a trapezoidal, nearly 2-mile oval, pretty flat. I don't recall you being there for Phoenix, but I know you were there for the Daytona Road Course. What do you expect for this race tonight, considering that the other races that have been run at this track?
Don't have much prior experience with Rio, this racetrack. Uh, I do know that it can get a little bit chaotic sometimes towards the middle of the race, but track position could be at a premium here. Uh, but I don't think it's to the point where like the leader could run away or anything. There will always be some sort of action going on throughout the pack, uh, and I definitely think we could see a good battle up at the front towards the end here. It really just depends on how the strategy shakes out and which cars are set up for the long run.
I go 81 laps, so that means that there should be at least one fuel cycle. I was gonna say something else, but I'm like blanking on what it was. But yeah, we have. Oh yeah, that's right. The other two races I run here, I ran a Fastenal race here in season 1, and I ran the NROC All-Star race here a few months ago, which is still the last NROC race to run. Oops. Uh, Regardless, let us go through the starting grid for this race, which is the Claro Brazil 300. Row 1, it is Latanya Gray starting on the pole, and alongside her is the 94 of Casey Johnston. Row 2, most recent winner Ryan Silva in the 18. He won at Phoenix after some crazy tire strategy got him to the front. And Anton Alvarez in the 24. Row 3 is Amani Wandayo in the 9 and Mauricia Vebels in the 99, straight off her dump the leader and blow up performance at Phoenix. Row 4, Kleber Zavi, after finishing off the lead lap in both of the first two races, he's looking to rebound. And Derek McNamara, who's DNF'd in the first two races. Row 5 is Rocky DeLuca in the 53 and Alex Diadon in the 12. Diadon came in tied for the points lead, but I'd have to check that. Yeah, he did. He is tied for the points lead with Silva. Row 6, Misty Winter in the 17 and JT Boyd in the 4. Row 7, it is the 10 of Joshua Lyons and the 55 of Naomi Davenport. Row 8 is the 11 Kyle Bell and the 70 Jackson Schwiss. Row 9 Jason Kay in the 42 and the 58 of Asher Amare. Row 10 is the 7 of Jean Lacroix and the 96 of Mikoto Iwai. Row 11 is the 75 of Matthias Albright and the 39 of Irina Tosima. Row 12 is the 59 of Nathan Buchanan and the 23 of Ricky Percat. Row 13, the 69 Dick Ball and the 67 of Indiana. Row 14 is the 14 of Casey Keaton and the 71 of Kansas City. Row 15 is the 19 of Akia Tejima, starting well off of where their teammates are, and the 29 of Adam Townsend. Row 16 is the 32 Colton Wilson and the 97 of Aleda. Row 17 the 95 Bart Seiler and the 63 of Kaden Williams. Row 18 to Quavius Bingleton in the 22 and Michi Kowalska in the 92. Row 19 is the 36 Zoe Moore and the 98 of Christian Ross. And in row 20, starting at the very tail end of the field, the 21 of Jaquan LeBreakfast and the 51 of Takamoto Aya. Actually timed that almost perfectly again, second week in a row. but I have to reset it because one car had a mech fail. So
Drivers, to your cars.
So we're gonna go 81 laps from this 1.8 mile trapezoidal shaped oval track. Right in your cars starting first, third, and wherever Tajima is. Do you expect them to do well, or do you expect chaos early?
I think this is a good start for the 81 and 18. It's looking good for the start of the race for them, but it'll be hard to call if they'll be able to stay up there long term. But they definitely do. The Hudson Motorsports cars definitely do look very strong, at least in quali speed. They were also pretty fast in practice as well, if I remember correctly. I think Gray was 4th, so a lot of speed in those Hudson Fords, and we'll see what they can do today.
Latanya's been fast all day. We'll see if she can close it out. They roll down the backstretch. Here's turn 3, which is actually at speed. They take that full throttle at speed. It's mostly turns 4 and 1 where they get on the brakes. This is a very, very interesting track because it's very flat. But it's also very challenging. Here we go, the green flag is out, and we're racing in Brazil. And here comes Silva, looks to the inside of Gray already. Here comes the 9 of Wandayo. They're going to be 3 wide a little further back. Rosavi tried to take it to Alvarez. Winters looking down on DeLuca and McNamara, the 2 teammates. Silva is going to take the lead, though. And Wandayo's going to battle Gray for second.
It's definitely something you like seeing, being the defending winner. He's going to get a push down the front stretch from his teammate, and now Latanya Gray got to make a very Latanya Gray-esque move, try and get to the inside of her teammate, going through turn number 1, and she's going to get the lead back away from Ryan Silva. One thing you gotta know about Latanya Gray, she's a very aggressive driver, and she's already showing it early in the race. It's 2 Hudson cars are 1-2, and then that's 2 Evans Ross Racing cars right behind them, but this number 94 car, I believe, Casey Johnson,
yes,
is gonna try to put a fork in that, try and get around the 99 car.
Try to get momentum, but Alvarez
Mauricio
spoiled
Vevelst.
it. Mauricio Vevelst, yeah.
I'm still learning the driver, so it'll take
No,
me a bit.
that's fair.
Oh boy.
Here comes Vevelst on
Side-by-side.
Wandayo. Side by side, you saw them with the teammates earlier, with Gray and Silva. Now Vevelst and Wandayo going for that. And Vevelst kind of has proved herself as an aggressive racer pretty early on here. With what happened at Phoenix, just battling for the lead, got into the 29, who was leading the race, and sent him into the wall. Here comes Ryan Silva, huge pull out of turn 4.
Side by side down the front straightaway. Gray just barely leads the lap, but Silva's gonna have the inside going into the corner. Here comes Vevelst going for 3rd. Silva will take the spot from Gray, and now Gray's under fire from the 99 of Vevelst, trying to make some moves on that 81 car. Meanwhile, behind them, the 94 and 24, Anton Alvarez, were battling for position, but the 24 has taken the spot away from Johnston, and we'll move into the top 5.
Oh, we got cars in the wall.
Cars into the wall.
I kind of forgot they hit the wall like that here. We are 4 wide.
Oh, this isn't going to end well. Oh, this is not going to end well. Somehow they... Oh, somebody's
40
going
just
into the pit.
dove to the pit road. I wonder if that's from that wall contact. The 40 just absolutely dozed straight to the pit road. I kind of forget that the pit LPs are really weird here.
Yeah, I thought they were heading off into the pit lane.
The pit wall, yeah.
Not of their own accord, but that was a unscheduled pit stop there for the 40. That's definitely not good for them. That's going to hurt their chances of
No,
finish.
and especially considering that McNamara's already had a terrible start to the season. He's last in points. He's finished 40th and 37th in the first two races. That's not going to help him. Gray is going to take the lead off of turn 4. See, that's the thing, is that with this track, you can get those runs out of 4 sometimes, but turn 4 is a real crapshoot as to whether the car on the bottom or the top will get the run. Meanwhile, here in 1, the car on the bottom is almost always going to be better.
Wandaya with a big run on the inside lane, trying to take the lead away from Latanya Gray.
Wandaya wants to be the first.
Alvarez with her.
Wandaya wants to be the first non-Hudson car to lead this race, and I think she's going to do it. She's got clear of the 81 here. But for how
Gray's
long?
Not done yet, though. She's trying to peek to the inside.
Tanya's going to try to cross her over.
Good drive in the middle of the corner. And a good exit as well.
They're
Here she
side by
comes,
side.
back on the inside.
Wandaya's going to have it.
On the outside.
But I think Latanya's going to have the better positioning here going into 1. It's going to let Silva go for second. Fun note is that the last race winner has wound up leading the first lap of the next race in both races we've run so far.
Oh, Alvarez is going to take it 3 wide.
He sent it! Wandayo got the wall because of that.
Oh, we'll have to see how that damage affects the speed on that 9 car. Silva's trying to get second back, but the 9 is holding on so far. And all of this battling is just letting Latanya Gray run away. There's the 8 car
Clever Zavi.
of Rizzavi just lurking outside the top 10.
Yeah, Razavi needs a good run. Well, he needs to finish off a good run. He had a top 10 run at Daytona Road Course going, but he ran out of fuel at the end. And Phoenix, he also ran out of fuel at the end, although that was a much less good run. Whoa, the 99 got real loose off the corner there. Almost got into the 8 of Razavi. Managed to hang on to it, though.
That was a fishtail and a half.
Yeah, no kidding.
That was a great save. And now, she's being almost put in a 3-wide sandwich there. Rocky DeLuca on the outside in the 53 car, and the 55 of Naomi Davenport trying to battle the 99 of Vebbels for position. Looks like Davenport will try and slot ahead of DeLuca here.
Davenport's going to get the spot there on DeLuca at least. Silva got past Wandaya, so it's back to a Hudson 1-2. Curious for their other car. Tajima's still back at 28th at the moment, so if they want to make it a 1-2-3, the 19's going to have to do some work here.
And that is very interesting seeing Tajima being the struggling Hudson car, because Tajima's the only one of those 3 drivers that hasn't actually driven for Hudson in LSCI, so maybe unfamiliar team, needs a little bit of time to adjust, whereas the other 2 kind of had that experience backing him up. That's an interesting dynamic there. But Tajima definitely not running where he wants to be running right now. He's battling the 32 car of
Colton Wilson.
There.
Whoa, they're 3 wide over here with Razavi, Vebbels, and Alvarez.
Oh, Alvarez is not being given much room by that 8 car. Oh man, real close to each other, bouncing off each other through the corner. Zoe's getting aggressive.
Yeah, Latanya Gray looks like a strong car early on. Fastest lap so far early on in the race. 99 Mauricia Vebbels, the driver from San Diego, California. Proving that she's no slouch. Had a great run at Phoenix before she blew the engine. Having a good run here so far.
Definitely wanted to look out for that 99 car. Fast today, fast in the last race. If she can keep that speed up, then she could definitely be a threat for this championship. Running P5 right now, side by side behind. For
She's
7th,
just had
it's the
some
55.
she's had some bad luck with finishing. Like she blew the engine last week at Phoenix, so she finished dead last, and she got a 22nd place finish in Daytona. But if she can run well like this,
This could be a good opportunity for her to turn it around as she goes on the outside of the 94 car of Casey Johnston. The Evans-Ross car is trying to work together to get past this 94, and it looks like it'll work as the 99 will have the toe of the 9 going down the front stretch. The 94 didn't have that great an exit, and that will move Bevels up to 4th, and now the 94 of Johnston will have to go on the defensive, trying to prevent Rizzoe from passing. Oh, but Rizzoe's got a bit of a problem of their own because the 55 car of Davenport made a move to the inside, and now Davenport is going to take a position. The Azelhard Autosport 55.
they're 3 wide back here.
Behind.
With Hawaii, DeLuca, and Alvarez. Alvarez is going to win that battle. That's the interesting thing that I'm starting to notice is that, you know, sometimes the inside line is better, sometimes the outside line is better, sometimes they'll go 3 wide, and no line will be better.
I feel like there's definitely drivers out here that can make the outside work better than the inside or vice versa. It really just seems to be what lane you or your car prefers, as the Evans-Ross cars will go side by side, and the 99 of Bevels will now move up to 3rd.
Curiously,
Curiously,
McNamara, remember he did pit on his own earlier. He is still on the lead lap at right now. He did not get lapped, just because the laps here are so long. Usually they're about 45. They're about 45-second lap times here.
similar to a track that I'm a little bit more familiar with, the Lausitzring in Germany.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways. Definitely noticing that here. Similar lap length, similar kind of racing style. So
And we will go there. We will go there later in the season, during the chase.
Oh, awesome. I love that track.
This is one of, I think, 6 tracks outside the United States that we're going to go to. We're going to head to Motegi later in this, in the early season as well. Toronto is one, and you know, Lausitzring, Rockingham in the UK, and Gold Coast in Australia.
These Hudson Motorsports cars are they going wide there?
They were thinking about it.
Still.
They were trying.
It's 2, 10, 3 minute turn 1. Buchanan in the middle. On the inside of the car of Lots. The inside of the position.
Nathan Buchanan's had a tremendous start to the season. Top 10s in both of the first 2 races, despite the fact that he hasn't really run top 10 in for most of those races. Just been able to find a way to finish the races out.
I've seen LSCI amateur races, but that's exactly like Nathan Buchanan. But like, he's kind of struggling here. He's gonna have to find his way up to the front later.
Well, judging by the last 2 races that we've seen, I think Buchanan will probably find his way up to the front. Rizzovi trying to get by Johnston for the 5th position. He had to check up through turn 3 there, and Johnston is going to hold him off for now.
Davenport got loose too, behind, was able to hold on to it. You see a lot of cars getting loose off of turn 3. Here comes Dick Ball to the inside, trying to make it 3 wide. But
he tried,
on the outside, are gonna clear him.
He couldn't get that momentum. Still, decent run for Ball. 15th right now. He had a top 10, probably pretty close at Phoenix, but because of the tire strategy at the end of the race, he dropped back to 14th for the finish. Still, if Ball can get runs like this consistently in the 6th to 15th place range, especially in a league with ratings like this one, he'll be solidly in the chase. Like, this is the kind of runs that you see from people like in McLaren and Rolk or me and NBDS, and the caution is out. We have a caution. It is the 92 of Michi
92.
Kowalska.
The Gamer Sup Supra has gone around, and that's going to bring out the first caution of the day.
She's probably backed it into the like she backed it into the wall over here.
Looks like there were multiple cars involved. I see multiple sets of skid marks.
That could also just be her Beyblading around. So the first caution of the day is out on lap number 19.
Are they going to pit?
They could, but I don't believe they'd be able to make it on fuel from here, so we would still have to have another pit stop here.
Not sure what the tire situation is here. If there's a lot of fall off.
Okay, they're coming in.
And here they come.
Yeah, they're coming in. They're all coming in here. So
Definitely
Gray
wanna
will
get
lead
some
them
pressure
down
on
pit
there.
road. Pit stops are going to be rather important because we got some cars staying out.
Some cars near the back trying to take a gamble.
14, Casey Keaton. 75, Matthias Albright stayed out. Colton Wilson of the 32 as well stayed on the racetrack. I can't say that's not a... I don't think that's a particularly bad call. They're going to have to pit for tires again anyways. From what I recall, I think the fuel window here is about like 50-ish laps, so they're not going to be able to make it to the end. It's like 40.
Right.
It's like 47, 48 laps. Gray wins the race out.
If they get a quick caution after it, then they might take advantage of that. Slow pit stop on the 9 car. I was gonna comment.
Mondio's
on
really
it
slow
before the
stop.
caution. I was gonna comment on it before the caution came out, but that side damage on the 9 car, I was kind of worried about it when she was gonna come into pit because they're gonna have to try and fix that, and it looks like that's what's happening on the 9 car. So that's a tough break for her. She was running pretty good.
Yes.
Finally gets out of the
She's
pits.
got back out. We had 3 more cars that stayed out on the racetrack. The 63 Caden Williams, the 21 of Jaquan LeBreakfast, and the 40 of Derek McNamara chose to stay on the racetrack. Nobody is a lap down.
McNamara came in earlier because of the damage from hitting the wall, so
Yeah.
McNamara's off sequence anyway.
Alright, we'll be back for the restart. So they're racing down. This is turn 3. Oh,
Oh my
just
goodness.
lost it, and Seiler just ran right into her. Well, you were right. There was 2 cars involved. I think she just got loose out of turn 3, and Seiler couldn't check up in time.
Car snapped around on her out of the corner. That was bizarre.
So yeah, pretty tame, I guess. We'll be back for the restart. We're back from Rio. The pace car has just pulled off, and the green flag has just come out. Matthias Albright is the leader after he stayed out, along with 5 other cars that chose to stay out under this caution.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Gray,
They're stacking up
who was the
turn
leader
1.
coming in and coming out of the pit road, is being passed by Vebelst in the 99 car. And that could eventually be a battle for the race lead.
Bebel's making a 3-wide move underneath the 21 of LeBreakfast. Not going to work out. That's going to give Gray another chance to get to the inside. How about the
It's gonna give
55 car
Davenport.
taking him 3-wide? Davenport. Side by side between these two. as Albright continues to lead.
And Caden Williams gonna try to get around McNamara, as well as LeBreakfast here.
And McNamara, of course, had the issue under green a few laps in, forced to pit. So McNamara was already off sequence, trying to join their strategy, I guess, to try and get back on cycle. As he's getting passed by Jaquan LeBreakfast. Nope, never mind. He got ahead of Jaquan LeBreakfast, and now LeBreakfast is in a sandwich here. As Gray tries to get underneath, and the 99 of Vebles tries to go outside, but LeBreakfast is able to hold them both off.
Yeah, none of the cars that chose to pit have actually made up any ground on these cars that stayed out, so interesting how that strategy works, although I don't know if that's going to stay the case because Vebles just sent it 3 wide bottom on these cars. Yeah, Albright just turned the fastest lap of the race, so
that was a sketchy moment there, but it worked out for Vebles. That was a big move, putting a couple of cars between herself and LaTanya Gray, or a couple of those cars that are off sequence.
Yeah, Latanya might have a new rival in terms of aggression.
Absolutely.
Vebles put it 3 wide and made the move. Silva's going to go around McNamara. The 94 is going to follow. And yeah, Wandayo had that bad pit stop. We go back and check on Wandayo. She's back in 27th right now.
55 got by the 40 as well. The 40 is definitely not on the same
pace. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. LeBreakfast trying to make a pass on Vebolst.
Yeah,
but he's gonna have to.
Just because I'm on a different strategy doesn't mean I can't fight back. And that's exactly what he's doing.
He's trying.
99 is still able to pull ahead of the 21 car.
99 got a great run up the outside. Here goes Silva trying to cross over his teammate.
Crossover.
They're battling for second quite a bit. Williams is looking. Williams thought about making it 3 wide for second, but he didn't take it.
Silva gets by LeBreakfast, and now LaTanya Gray's kind of boxed in, nowhere for her to go. Here comes the 99 making another big move in the corner, but couldn't get underneath Williams, but the 14's going to get the wall a bit, and that's going to stack him up into turn number 4.
Williams looked to the bottom on Keaton, but he's not going to get the momentum. And Vebles is going to cross underneath Williams here.
Another big move from the 99 car. We'll see if it works out going into turn number 1.
Usually,
it looks like it will.
Usually that
Silva's
stuff works
trying
here.
To make a move too.
Silva trying to get underneath Williams. Here we go. Battle for the lead between Colton Wilson and Matthias Albright.
Side by side down the back, going into 3.
We got Vebles trying to get third from Keaton, but she can't. She's
in the wall again.
Gonna try to pinch him here. Actually gonna make it stick, I think.
Slipped up a bit though off the corner. The 14's gonna draw even on the on the front stretch.
And Williams is thinking about taking it 3. Nope, he backs off. They're 3 wide. Gonna stick for Keaton most of all. Here comes Vebles for second.
That car is flying.
Vebles is on the move.
Trying to get underneath Albright for second. Albright's able to hold off Vebles for now.
Yeah, turn 3
Vebles isn't done yet.
Turn 3 is the hardest spot to make a pass. Vebles got a great pole off 4 though. Colton Wilson now the leader. The 32 car.
I believe that's that car. I believe is on the same team as Adam Townsend, who won the season opener.
Correct. Vebles gets around Albright for second. We got a massive battle back here. one car we haven't seen very much of, the 58,
car.
Asher Amare. She's up into the top 10. Gray has dropped out of the top 10 now, so
And she's not done losing spots either.
here comes the 99 for the race lead. What a charge she's making.
The help's up top for the 75 car, but the 99's got the preferred line going into turn 1. And it looks like Vebels is going to get the lead. They're going to stack up a bit. Go through
Vebels
turn 1.
clear
But
as they go 3 wide behind for
Oh,
second.
be careful. Oh boy. We don't want to turn each other in front of the field. Let's keep it clean, guys. Oh, 32 scrapes the wall a bit.
32 just nicked the wall. He is going to hold off Albright. Man, what a run the 99 got, though, to get to the front of the field. She just mowed through those cars like it was nothing. And the next cars with tires isn't back till Casey Johnston, who's going to try to take 5th from Caden Williams. We got Ryan Silva and Amare now taking it 3 wide with the 63 as well.
Johnston's been having a solid run up through the field as well, back up into that top 5 car. It had been a bit overshadowed by the 99, but definitely look out for Casey Johnston, especially if they can get past these other cars like Caden Williams, or no, that's the 58 battling the 63, but if they can get past these other cars like the 14 and 75, maybe get up there to the 99, because the 99 isn't quite pulling away from these cars, just kind of staying out in front.
I guess it helps when you have a draft, because these straightaways are long.
Very long, especially the front stretch.
Front stretch is long.
Albright for second.
Albright's going to try to take second from Wilson, and he's going to get it. But yeah, the straights are long here. The back stretch is pretty long. It does have a couple flicks in it, but again, you full throttle these kinks. Like, you're not going to hear them let off at all going through 2 and 3.
It's kind of like a quad oval on the back stretch.
It's a trapezoid.
Yeah.
That's the shape that I always use to describe it, at least.
Oh, the 8 car got a little squirrely.
Yeah,
off turn
Clever
4.
Zavi. Latanya Gray trying to fight her way up here. Indiana in the 67 has made up some decent ground, up to 11th.
Another driver we haven't mentioned yet.
Dick Ball is starting to climb up through the field, up to 14th last time by. Wilson got back by Albright. The 98 of Ross actually did stay 1 lap down, apparently, so good for him. If he can get another caution, he would get the free pass, and he'd get back on the lead lap. Albright looking to the inside on Wilson. Then we got Johnston on the back bumper of Casey Caton, 2nd place finisher at Daytona.
We don't want to rule out that 94 car, Johnston. They've been lurking back there in the 5th position for a few laps now, and these front 5 have gapped the rest of the pack by about a second back to Caden Williams in the 63, or now it's actually the 58 car in 6th place, but still about a second gap back to them. They have a lot of work to do if they want to catch back up to that front 5.
Oh, Rizalvi got the wall.
Hard into the wall. Oh, they got really squirrely off there. I thought there was a wreck, but I think we're still green. I think he saved it, whoever that was.
Yeah, we stay green, regardless of whatever happened. We're still green. And yeah, the 75 and 32, I feel like they probably could get a decent run of momentum on Vebels, but they keep battling each other.
Fighting each other. Wilson almost got to the inside of Vebels there.
Yeah,
but
he
didn't
did.
quite have the momentum off of 1. Three wide, the 51 car.
Takamoto Aya. Remember, Aya started last. Dead last. The 51 started. And she's moved her way up into the top 15.
Great run for Aya. Here comes the 55 of
Davenport.
Tried to get a run on Ryan Silva there, but the run stalled out.
And we got to move for the lead. Here comes Colton Wilson.
Wilson making a move. And is he going to clear off the corner? No, he won't, but he'll have the inside and the kink. And now he's clear for the lead.
Yeah, but what will Vebbles try to do here?
Oh, Albright's trying to sneak underneath Vebbles. Still got the nose under going into turn number 4. Oh, is the 75 hitting?
No. Sometimes they just drop that low sometimes. And now Keaton trying to take third on the outside.
94 looking low to try and take advantage of Keaton there. Here comes the 99 with a
coming
big move
right back
to the inside.
Right back on Wilson.
Rebel under Wilson, trying to get the lead back. 94 is able to pass and get into P4, and Vebbles is going to get back to the lead.
Here comes Albright for second.
75. And the 94. Oh, the 94 is going to try and take it 3 going into turn 4. Oh, is this going to work out for the 94 car?
It might actually work. They stayed 3 wide, and the caution is out. We have another caution. What is the caution for?
Where? Where's the
oh, I think that's where it was.
M&M's car.
I think it was Kyle Bell in the 11 who brought out our second caution, and now I think it's a no-brainer. You pit here.
Absolutely. That's good news for the 98 car. He's going to get back on the lead lap.
Yeah. Christian Ross will be the free pass, so the 98 will get back on the lead lap here.
The 11 definitely got their bell rung, that's for sure. That's a lot of front end damage. Yeah, I had to get one bad pun in there somewhere.
I'm not even gonna react, even though I already did.
Oh,
some Vebbles.
Everyone.
Yeah, everyone should come to pit road here.
That strategy is going to end up working out for everybody that stayed out, because now they're going to be on even tires and they got all that track position. So that was a great call by the crew chiefs to keep them out there under that first caution.
Yeah. Where is Breakfast going? He tried to just kill Dick Ball.
I'm not so sure that, oh, the 71 has some rear end damage. I think.
Yeah. Is it 71 or is it somebody else? I forgot the spectator cam is ass.
It might be. I saw somebody with rear end damage somewhere, so whoever it was, I think it was either the 71 or the 4, but they must have been involved in the accident or possibly some other type of collision at some point in the race. 99's out.
94
is actually going to leapfrog the 99 coming out of the pits, it looks like.
Is he? I don't know. That was really close, and I had a terrible camera angle for it, so.
It looked to me like the 94 got there first, but the game...
It does.
Oh, yeah, it did.
It does.
94 got out ahead.
94. The game believes Johnston got ahead of Vebbles, so really good pit stop by Casey Johnston to take the lead off of pit road.
And the extended stays for both the Hudson cars. So that's
yeah, they're gonna drop back here. Where's the 98?
Bad news for both teams. 11 doesn't have a front end anymore.
Well, I'm gonna wait till these guys get caught up to wait the 98 around. We're gonna be back for the restart, and we'll have the
restart.
We'll have the restart for you. I'll have to see if it was in 1 or in 2. I'm gonna guess it's probably in 1. So Bell just got hooked by Bart Seiler and right into the right into the wall, both walls.
Went down into the inside guardrail, then came up across the track and hit the outside wall.
He's lucky that no one was behind him when he came across the racetrack like that. That could have been real bad. And Seiler involved in another accident. That time, I don't think Seiler has much of an excuse. He just kind of hooked the 11 there. We'll be back for the restart in a moment. Welcome back to Rio. Well,
This is not the restart.
Casey Johnston, I guess his pit stop was a little too good because he has just blown an engine from the lead as the 98 here is trying to wave around. Johnston, with pretty significant trouble, is not going to lead this field back to the green. It will still be the 99.
99 just gets the lead handed right back to her. That was what is it with NR lately and cars blowing up from the lead? Seems like it's happening so frequently, absolutely everywhere.
Well, I mean, it's a stroke of luck for Vebels, because remember, she blew an engine from the lead last week at Phoenix.
And I guess that's a soul for a soul situation then, huh?
Well, comes around, goes around. So the lights are out on the pace car. The 98 of Ross is currently taking the lucky dog, so he's going to catch back up to the tail end. It will be Vevelst, Albright, Keaton, Lacroix, Indiana, Williams, LaBreakfast, Wilson, Davenport, K as the top 10. You would simply not blow up if you didn't cheat. Why is K top 10?
I'm going to blame Dodge reliability for that.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get my dinner.
Better hurry. We're almost in fourth.
I'm back. Alright, pace car.
Hold on.
Pace car is off. It is Vebelst who will lead them to the green. Here we go. Green flag.
Good jump by the 99.
Yeah, very good jump by Vebelst.
Lacroix going to the inside of the 14 of Keaton for third. Haven't really mentioned Lacroix that much today. We've mentioned him in passing a couple times, but this is his first time. This is the highest he's been this race so far.
Yeah. Lacroix did top the practice session earlier this afternoon. Now he's going for second on Albright. Lacroix's making moves.
Restart.
Great restart for the 7 car. They're going to be tied off 4. Albright managed to hang on, though, and we're going to see Indiana try to get past Casey Keaton. And Lacroix wants the lead.
Here comes Lacroix. Going into turn 1. Going from, I believe, 5th? I think he restarted 5th. He's going to go to the lead in just a lap and a half.
What a run of momentum for Jean Lacroix, the French driver.
See if the 99 can answer back.
Albright tried to fake out the 99, trying to go for second. Couldn't get there.
It's an all Toyota top 3, but from 3 different teams.
Yeah.
They're trying to pull away from Keaton and Indiana here.
Yeah, the 14's the only non-Toyota in the top 5. Here comes Albright for second.
Indiana trying to make it 4 different Toyota teams taking up the top 4. She might have it here.
We'll see what kind of momentum she can get through 4 here.
Keaton's gotten into the wall a couple of times this race, but kept it off that time. Caden Williams with a big slide there as he tries to get underneath Casey Keaton as well. But Indiana will move up to 4th, make it a 1 through 4 for Toyota. And the 75 might be lining up for a pass for the lead here soon.
Thought about it. They kind of slid up.
Now, Now he's got a bumper full of Vebbles in the 99 car.
And Indiana's closed up to these front three now, so that gap, that breakaway that they had is pretty much gone now with the 67 closing in. Indiana had a great run at Phoenix, finished third after the tire strategy shenanigans late. Yeah, but Albright's going to have a big run here.
That was a great exit out of the corner. Got that suck up to the back of the 7 car. And now Albright's going to try and get
underneath
to the inside for a pass in turn 1.
Gonna get clear.
7 trying to hang on the outside.
Oh, yeah. Lacroix did a good job hanging up top.
He's still there. He's fighting up there.
And the caution is out once again. Oh, we have a big pile
crash.
up.
That's a lot of cars.
We're
Ryan
still
Silva
racing
was
back.
one of them.
Here comes the
Oh, they're gonna
99.
go 3 wide almost. Racing back to the line. I don't think the 99 is going to get it. I think it will be Albright.
It'll be Albright. As we have a big stack up in turn 2. That's,
I saw the 18, I saw the 58, the 95 is involved.
Seiler's in it,
JT
Kowalska. I think Gray was involved. I think Kyle Bell was in it. Boyd, Lyons, Schwiss, Diadon, Townsend, the Daytona Road Course winner. Perkat's got damage, so does
car.
Amare, so does Ross.
Tajima, all 3 Hudson cars.
Buchanan's got some damage.
Buchanan.
That,
Might be easier to say who wasn't in it.
yeah.
The big one on the backstretch at Rio. So now the question, do you come in and pit this time by?
I don't think so. At this point, you're good on fuel. I mean, maybe if you're in the back. Like,
Maybe you want to try something, get off sequence a little bit.
nothing to lose if you're in the back.
I believe Dick Ball. No, Dick Ball's
I think
coming. thought I
Razavi's
saw
coming
some
in.
front-end
Yeah,
damage on it.
Razavi's coming
The
in.
8 car has damage.
Moore is going to come in here. Winter. Tajima, Aya.
Oh, not Aya. She's having a good run.
Oh, the 10 just plowed the
And-
58 on pit road. What are they doing?
A few pit collisions there.
They might be terrible.
Somehow, of all the cars that stayed out, the 11 is one of them. It's a real get that thing off the road, bro moment.
He might not have even been involved. He might have just looked slow because he has no hood.
Yeah, that's a tough break. Some of these cars were running up front early in the race.
Yeah,
And,
especially Latanya.
Yeah, long pit stop for Latanya and Silva, and what was looking like a really good race for Hudson Motorsports is now completely fallen apart for them.
So we'll be back for the restart after we analyze the wreck. Oh, it was
The 12, rather. Oh, it was Aya and the 12
the 3
car.
wide here. Kansas City on the inside. Aya gets into the 12 of Diadon. They both get into the tires, and Diadon cuts across the track right in front of everybody, and they all just stack up trying to avoid him.
The track is blocked.
Art Seiler finally killed that thing. 3 for 3 there.
Still running into each other. Boyd's still getting spun. We're
Boyd
still
was,
not done yet.
yeah, jeez. Yeah, Kyle Bell, as I suspect, was not actually involved. He just slowed up for it. I want to see from the overhead camera. They all just checked up because the 12 came spinning across the track, and I think it was the 53 who slowed up in front of everybody, and the 59,
That
and
was
it just
slide in.
stacked up the field. There's Latanya Gray being involved.
Got spun by the 40 there at the end of the wreck. Those, all 3 Hudson cars involved in that. 2 of the Martinez cars.
JT Boyd, two fast track cars were in it. With Boyd and Aya. I think I was gonna say 2 of the Mars cars were in it, but no, only the 29 was involved.
Yeah,
multiple Seven Hills cars are in it as well, with Diodon and Lions.
Yeah,
I think all 3 RL Rebellion cars were involved as well. The 70, the 40, and the 53.
And that took out a lot of good cars there.
Yeah.
Cars that led laps early.
Dio also had to check up for that. I think she got through that without getting any major damage. Yeah, I think she got through actually. I think Percat ran into somebody as well, so... Actually, yeah, that is all 3 fast track cars that were involved in that. Oh, that's where he ran into. He ran into the 58 of Amari. And Townsend was just... Townsend just said, "Get out of my way, JT Boyd." Yup.
Boyd just gets spun.
Rose said you're done for.
I guess Townsend was a bit angry and took out the frustration on the first car that he saw.
So yeah, we'll be back. We're going to have 30 laps to go when we get our restart. Alright, welcome back to the Emerson Fittipaldi Speedway from Rio de Janeiro. We are about to go green with 30 laps to go.
Claro, Brazil, 300.
Matthias.
4 cars out of the race because of the accident.
Yep, we lost Seiler, Schwiss, Diodon, and Ross from the accident. The top 10 is Albright, Lacroix, Vebelst, Indiana, Williams, Keaton, LeBreakfast, Wilson, Tosima, and Davenport. Here we go, the green flag is out. And we're back to racing.
Great lead by that 75 car.
Great jump by Albright, yeah. And here comes Caden Williams trying to get by Vebelst.
Restarted in 5th, trying to get 2 spots through turns 1 and 2 to try and get into the podium. Whose car was that? The heck?
Here comes Lacroix.
Couldn't get the nose under.
Yeah, but he got a good run. He's gonna get it. He's gonna go for it here in turn 1.
He'll have that preferred line going into turn 1. Lacroix has just excelled on the restarts here today. And that'll get him the lead.
Lacroix takes the lead away. It'll be Albright in 2nd. Williams is taken 3rd. And Vebelst has dropped back to 4th. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that the racing gets better like a few laps after a restart. Like on a restart, it's kind of just like boring, and then like it takes like a couple laps.
Albright might have a move down the front stretch here. Oh, we got a lot of off the pace cars.
I think Latanya's actually on pace. I think she just had to, because she had to start behind everybody else. She's gotten held up. The 10 is way off the pace. The 23 is as well.
And probably the 11.
Well, yeah, the 11.
Off pace.
Well, I kind of have the rule of I only park people for being off the pace at plate tracks because, frankly, at a track like this, you should be able to maneuver around the lap cars.
That's fair. Well, here we go. 75's got another opportunity here going into turn 1. Isn't going to take it, though. Just biding his time back there.
It's a big oval. They'll be fine. I mean, maybe. Hey, speaking of surprises in the top 10, Olathe in the 97 car. P2 last race at Phoenix. P10 right now for the driver of the 97.
Kansas City is flying right now.
Yeah, I just realized all Heartland cars are in the top 10 again.
The 71 is absolutely flying. He just showed up in 8th, and now he's in 7th, going for 6th.
Trying
that
to pass
71 cars.
Trying to pass Tosima here.
Heartland cars, I tell you what, they're looking really fast here early in the season.
I mean, it was kind of crazy that they were able to pull off a triple top 10 at Phoenix. Granted, that was quite mostly on tire strategy, but if they're gonna do it again here,
and really,
I mean,
none of them started up front either. They all had to work their way up through the field. Tulsa's going to fight back on the inside.
Heartland might be a team to reckon with. Here we go, battle for second between Caden Williams and Matthias Albright.
This would be a big win for Williams if he can pull it off, but he didn't get that run down the front stretch.
The closest I ever remember Caden Williams coming to a win was ISRC Daytona.
Oh boy, wheel to wheel there with the 75 of Albright. Not giving Albright much room out of the corner. And here comes Kansas City. He's going to go into the top 5.
He's got past
There's
Keaton
a car
here.
to watch out on this late run here, because he's absolutely zooming.
He's going to try to pass Vebels here.
Bit of a skid out of turn 4. 14's going to try and take it 3 wide.
Kansas City still managed to stay. He still managed to stay the inside on Vebels here. He's gonna take that spot.
I think that 71 is the greatest threat other than the current leader right now, because that speed out of the 71 car has been astounding off the restart. Here comes Tosima. Here's another car who's been pretty fast since the restart.
Yeah, Tosima's gained spots. She was 9th. She was 9th at the restart. She's trying to move up to 6th here past Keaton.
Here comes Olathe in the 97.
Albright got a run. Here goes Kansas City on Williams. What is brother cooking? He might go for second here. Yeah, he does.
He can definitely get second. Yep. Kansas City moves into second.
NASCAR man found cocaine again. What do you mean found?
I thought it was clear he already had that supply. Here comes Olathe. Looks like
when does he slide job the 7?
Top 10. But still
soon.
A good day for Heartland
Trust
right now.
Vebel's going to try to get by Williams. Tosima got past Casey Keaton, so... And here comes Kansas City for the race lead. Gonna try to drag Albright with him.
He's making it look easy out there.
Lacroix's gonna fight back.
Back on the outside, though. We've seen Lacroix use that outside lane to defend very well in the past in this race.
I don't think he's gonna have it here. Kansas City
run out of the corner, but he has nowhere to go with it.
Kansas City just cleared him and blocked him pretty much instantly.
Yeah, that 7 was going to get a good run out of 4 and possibly pull back alongside him. But Kansas City shut the door on that.
Kansas City has moved to the lead.
Second.
Albright for second. Vebels for 4th.
And once again, we have 4 Toyotas in the top 4 from 4 completely different race teams.
Kansas City.
Oh, big move there by the 75. Did not give Lacroix very much room there. And Albright's going to attempt to move into second, but once again, Lacroix on that outside line. The 39 making a big move on the bottom off of 4.
39 got a great run.
That wiggle out of the corner didn't help.
Yeah, when you're on the very bottom of 3 wide out of 4, that's that usually doesn't stick.
Tosuma's not going to lose any spots from that.
No, she's going to hang on to 6th here.
Aleda looking to the inside.
97 on the 14. Guys, I'm gonna do some Fox camera work real quick. The joke is that Aleda is a child.
The 22 car of DeQuavius Bingleton has just shown up in the top 10. I don't
Yes!
think we've mentioned him all race.
Here comes Bingleton and LeBreakfast, both up here.
That's a goated inside lean right there.
Where's Clever Zavi, actually? Oh, he sucks. He's in 22nd.
That's funny, because he was the one that was running up front earlier, and now the other two
Yeah, he
showed
was.
up. Is Lacroix going to try and make a move on Albright here for second?
Thinking about it.
Peeking. He can get the draft on that front stretch. Possibly.
We've got
Here we go.
18 laps to go.
Lacroix underneath for second. He is gonna get there.
Is he going to be able to clear the 75? I would say it's a given, but the 99 wasn't able to get by the 63, but he does get there. So Lacroix is up to second.
And now Lacroix will have a shot to try and snatch the lead back from Kansas City.
Toyota's starting with the number 7, apparently, are just really good in this race. 71, 77, and the 75 are the top 3.
Bingleton making a move to the inside of Aleda. That's for 7. The 22 is moving through the field here later in the run. And the 22 is going to get to the inside of Tosuma now for 6. DeQuavius Bingleton showing some speed here late in the run.
That's fire. Couldn't get the run through 3, though.
Better.
Yeah, Bingleton will
Line off
hold.
of 3. Bingleton's still down there in turn 4. Bit of a slip up in the corner. That might cost him some momentum down the front stretch.
Albright lost
Kate
a ton of
Williams gonna try
momentum
and
in 4, and that's going to let Williams go for 3rd. Fastest lap right now,
And
still.
Caden Williams going to move into the 3rd position once again. And that 71 is starting to gap Lacroix. They're starting to run out of time to make a move on him.
They're going to have 15 laps to go when we cross the line this time by.
You don't want him to get away too far. Got to make sure he's still within your sights. Here comes Albright now for 3rd on Williams, trying to claim that last step at the podium back from him. And is that a lap car I see ahead of him?
That is the 23 of Ricky Burkett. We got Bingleton going for 5th on
All of
Vebelst.
a sudden,
Bingleton takes it.
in the top 5.
Here comes Albright. Takes 2nd away. Now we'll see if Albright tries to go for 2nd back on Lacroix.
Well, we'll see if that lap car ends up playing a factor in this. They'll catch him pretty soon.
Whoa, we're going to go 3
man,
wide. Look at
drive by
Bingleton.
Bingleton. He sent it. It's not going to work, but that was still a bold move there by the 22 car.
That's about the latest send I've seen. They're going to catch a couple lappers. They're going to catch Burkett, and they're going to catch Bell as well.
Bell. Oleva underneath the breakfast.
And
For
trying to
the
get by
position.
Tosima.
Might peek the nose under Tosima here, but it looks like Tosima's going to have the momentum on the outside. Here we go. We're catching Percat in the 23 in the middle of the corner potentially here in turn number 4. This could get dicey.
Yeah, they're going to catch him right here in the middle of 4.
Will this give Lacroix an opportunity to make a move? Here we go.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, it will.
Kansas City
he's
gets
still
held
getting
up.
held up. Kansas City, and he's got nowhere to go. Oh my goodness.
He's going to get absolutely freight trained. Lacroix
Percat's
back
well
to the
off
lead.
pace. Kansas City's going to lose several
Oh,
spots.
contact.
Oh, they're going to make contact with the 99. On all those
That was
spots
close.
that Kansas City made up on that restart, now he's going to have to get him back again. But we're not
Yeah,
done
but
with
there's
the
going to
lap
be
cars
another
yet
lap
because
car.
They're going to catch Ball.
They're going to
Bell,
catch
rather.
Kyle Bell, yeah. Here comes Kansas City
here
on
we go.
Bingleton.
Kansas City wasting no time trying to get those spots back. And we saw how quick Bingleton was, so the fact that Kansas City was able to get under there so fast is big. They might catch Bell.
They're gonna
here at
catch
the
him
end of the
right now.
straightaway.
They're going to
That's
catch him
good
right
for
here.
Lacroix.
And that's not what Kansas City wants.
Williams is going to try and use the lap car as a pick.
Williams for
Try and steal
second. And
He
he's
might
going to
get
get
here.
that, yeah.
Oh, Kansas City, he's going
Did
to
get-
get by the lap car
Did get
too.
by. Still going to be side by side on the backstretch between Williams and Albright. Next lap car
There's
is
one
the
more lap
10
car.
of Lions. They're not going to catch him for a bit though.
We might see him right at the end of the run. We'll see, though. Here comes Kansas City for third.
Kansas City looks for a run on Williams.
Not going to get it.
He's going to try. He's going to
He's
get
still
the
poking
pole
the
on
nose on
corner
him. I don't
exit
know.
here. Look at that. There goes Kansas City.
I haven't seen very many moves like that this race.
Yeah.
He's able to arc it down underneath the 63 in the middle of the corner.
Got
The
clear of him
breakfast is
before we
side by
got.
side.
Yeah, got clear of him before we got to turn 3.
The breakfast was side by side with the 99 going for 6, still trying to battle her. Coming off the corner.
Yeah, Veblis is going to hang on to that spot.
Bellis gets
So,
more momentum up top.
We're going to see. I think the breakfast might try and dive it down in one. Nope.
Kansas
Kansas
City's
City
gonna dive it
does
down.
though. Hey, he's
gonna
going to
go
try
straight
to.
the lead.
He tries to go 2 for 1.
Man, that car is so fast. He's making moves out here that nobody else has been able to make. He's clearly got the fastest car here late in the race. But hold on a minute. Albright might try and make it 3 wide.
Albright's thinking about it.
He's going to try and poke the nose under.
Tried to get the momentum.
He's going too low, though.
He went a little too low, and that's gonna hurt him down the straightaway. Kansas City,
Kansas City
Back
in front.
no problem
Made-
with the lap cars. 3
Here
wide. Here
Bingleton
comes
trying to spin
Bingleton.
it 3 wide into turn 1. He's going to go for a podium. He's going to get it.
Up to 3rd for Bingleton.
I would not count this 22 out late in the race. I think he's the only car that's really as fast and as well handling as the 71 car.
We're gonna come to 8 laps to go this time. It's Kansas City out in the race lead. Lacroix in 2nd. Bingleton 3rd. Albright in 4th. And Williams in 5th.
Albright going for 3rd on Bingleton.
Albright's going to get there. He might get 2nd as well.
Might get past the quad.
Absolutely.
This is what Kansas City likes seeing in his mirror.
Yeah,
I'll
these
tell you
two
what he
battling.
doesn't like seeing in his windshield is that 10 car. He's already gotten held up by 1 lap car. And I feel like they're definitely going to catch that 10 car eventually. So Kansas City's going to have to make sure he can get past the lap car this time. when they do get to the 10 car.
Albright went a little
Not a good
low.
run off the corner there for Albright.
Williams.
Going to stay in second. Bingleton's going to go for third. Williams might snatch fourth.
Williams is going to dive bomb it here. We got Bingleton thinking about second place now.
He's going to get it. He's going to try and go after it here. And the 22 car is going to get second here from the 7.
No,
again.
not clear.
Lacroix on that outside lane, he has been able to run that outside better than anybody.
The outside's
He's
just a
been
bit
great.
stronger in 3 and 4.
He has been great at defensive driving, and here we go. That 10 car is almost there.
They're going to catch the 10, yeah.
Kansas City is pulling away from them as they battle.
Oh, 3
Williams
wide.
is going to try and send it 3 wide.
Here comes Caden Williams.
Oh, the 22's running the 7 up the track.
That's
They're
going to be
still 3
tight.
wide. What's Albright going to do? He's got nowhere to go.
Unless he wants to
He's
take it
gonna
4.
send it.
He's going to take it 3 wide into turn 3. Oh, he slid a ton.
They
Did
got
you
into each other.
Bingleton gets
I saw some
second.
replay. I think they got into each other. Oh boy, here we go.
They've
the
caught
leopard,
the
but
10.
It's on the front stretch.
It's on the straightaway, so Kansas City is breathing a sigh of relief. At that, we got 5 laps to go.
Oh,
The
this
next lap car isn't
holds
going to be
up.
till the 51. I don't know if they'll catch her.
Oh, they're all getting held up by the 10 behind Kansas City. This one's really helping Kansas City.
Perfect timing
Hamilton
for
lost a
Kansas
ton of
City
time.
that time.
And now all he's got to do is bring it home.
I don't know. We'll see if the 22's got the kind of momentum. We'll see if the 22's got the speed to run with him.
4 laps to go next time.
Great run for Arenia Tosima. Didn't do a lot until this final stretch of the race. She could be looking at a top 5 here.
I'm
Bevels?
just asking for a friend. Do we have overtime here?
Yes,
Or
we
no?
do.
All right. So if caution comes out now, then the race is not over.
Yeah, the race would not be over. We would do the 2301 format where it's where we'd throw the caution and then we'd set them up for a 5-lap restart, throw the caution, and have it be single file just so it's consistent with the others.
Yeah. 22 is reeling in the 71.
Yeah, but is it enough? Tosima really wants by Williams.
.55, dipping underneath. I believe that's for a top 10.
That is the lap car.
That is for getting past the lap car. But
Yeah.
she is
She's
battling
battling
for top 10 with a laser.
Yeah, she's battling Olathe for 10th right now. And then the rest of the pack is back here. There's where Dick Ball is in 16th, for if you're curious on our Dick Ball Dex Imaging race update.
Nathan Buchanan's in 14th. You mentioned the first 2 races, he just kind of showed up at the end and got a good finish. Looks like he might do it again.
They might do it again, yeah.
Indiana's back here. The 96 is back here.
Tosima
Solid runs there, even if they're not in the top 10.
goes for 5th on Caden Williams here. Could not get the
Not enough
momentum, though.
down the front
Here
stretch.
comes Colton Wilson.
Wilson's going to try and cross over.
2 laps to go.
Does anyone have anything for Kansas City? Bingleton washed up a bit in the track. If Lacroix gets underneath Bingleton, I think this race might be over.
Oh,
here he
Lacroix's
comes.
going, yeah.
And this
Lacroix
is
got the
exactly what the
inside.
71 wants to see.
That's what Kansas City wants, yeah.
Well, they're fighting each other hard. This
They're
one
gonna
might be
take the
over.
white
There's
flag
one
and-
more lap car, though.
That is exact. Kansas City wants to see that white flag. 1 lap to
They're
go.
going to catch Takamoto Aya.
They will catch Aya
Possibly.
probably down the back straightaway.
Still battling for second
They're
back
still
there.
side by
Lacroix and
side.
Bingleton. Lacroix will finally get the spot. And here we go.
I don't know. They might not catch Aya. Or if they do... Oh, and the
See,
caution is
caution's
out.
on the last
The caution
lap.
is out. They're still going to
They're
race
gonna
back.
race back.
We are still racing back to the checkers. It will be Kansas City. Race number 3, Kansas City will take it home for Heartland Racing. Kansas City wins at Rio de Janeiro.
That was a well-deserved win there for Kansas City. Very clearly the best car on track at the end there. And even after getting held up by a lap car, losing a few spots, he made up those spots in, what, like 3 laps?
Yeah.
So definitely well-deserved. Great job by Kansas City driving that car. Great job by Heartland Racing setting it up. Clearly that car was a rocket ship. Good runs for some of these other guys up here. DeQuavius Bingleton's going to get a podium. John Lacroix had a very good drive as well.
I think the 9 of Amani Wandayo and the 53 of Rocky DeLuca were involved in an incident
Zoe
on the
Moore.
last lap. Yeah, and Zoe Moore.
And Jason K.
We're still waiting on... I think Jason K was involved too. Yeah, you're right. We're still waiting on some guys to cross the line. Yeah, okay. Well, they're not going to make it back, so...
We'll have to see what happened there on the final lap. Kansas City is lucky that didn't happen a lap earlier.
Yeah, no kidding.
Otherwise, we would have been thrown into overtime, and who knows what would have happened there.
So let's let me look at that. I do want to see what happened there.
Oh, that's a lot of damage on the 9 car.
Now let's see what happened to these guys. They're going into turn 1. Did the 40 just pull a slide job? Oh no, the 53. I think hooks Wandayo into the tires. Yep. Oh! Oh!
Ow! Upside down.
Big crash. Jeez.
That was Wandayo thinking that she had a little more room than she did, but the 53 was there. And a lot of cars got torn up there on the last lap.
That was
Ooh.
I don't think Kay could have done anything there.
Yeah. The
Like-
9 wasn't giving. Ooh.
The 9
Zoe
crossed right across the racetrack, right in front of the 42.
Yeah.
I don't think Kay could have done anything to miss that.
Sometimes you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, and that was what that was. Well, let me save that replay as well.
Jason K almost made it to the end with a clean race car. Almost.
Almost. So, let me check the... I'm going to check the expo real quick, because I want to check the lead changes we had. We had 18 lead changes. Pretty good, I'd say. So yeah, Kansas City wins the race at Rio de Janeiro. Lacroix, Bingleton, Albright, and Williams are the top 5. We'll be back on Monday night at Homestead. I'll have Anthony with me there. I assume 75 kept fastest lap? Yeah, he did. And a great race for Kansas City. And a pretty bad race for some of these guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight down here in Brazil. We'll be back from Homestead in a couple days. Monday night. Yeah, I'll see you then.